Hi there, Religion 25. This is how you could get really excellent marks in your vocabulary. First thing you need to understand is the rubric. So looking at the rubric, to get 100%, you need to first rewrite the definition in your own words. So every time you look at a definition in your textbook, make sure you put it in your own words. Next, include a colorful diagram. This doesn't mean go to Google Clips or images and just copy paste. Because it does say do not use a computer to retrieve one. You could make one on Google. That's called Google Draw. I'll explain right now. Under this, Google Draw, you can use the whole feature. Let me just put Google. There we go, Google Drawing. Come with this. This is basically an app where you could do shapes and so forth. So I would recommend you to actually go forward with that. The most important thing that I do have to reinforce is this whole fact. Make sure you change your file into PDF. So every time you create a Google Doc drive, you could actually change your file. So let me go back to Google and go under a docs. Here's the important bit. So once you make your vocabulary all completed and done, what I need you to do right after is go under File, and you need to export the file to PDF rather than sending me the link. That would help big time. Export as PDF. There it is right there. So that's an important essential, and then you could actually send that as an attachment under my assignments. So going back to the rubric, to get 100%, you need to include all three criteria. Rewriting the definition in your own words, include a colorful diagram. If you want to take a picture of your diagram, that's perfectly fine if you draw it on paper. Make sure you include color, and then using the vocabulary word in a full sentence that is relative to the theme. So this means when you have vocabulary words, you need to put it in a sentence. Make sure it's relative to the theme. So prime example is salvation. Don't just say salvation is cool. It should say salvation is what Jesus performed in his life. So that's what I would be looking for. All three things. You will realize you get in different categories if you do not do the correct criteria. It's essential to do the three pieces of criteria. Hope that helps. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to send me any messages.